compassion, a love that's never failing. Let mercy fall on me. Everyone needs forgiveness, the kindness of the Savior, the hope of nations. Savior.
This is Chariot.
Good evening to you all. I'm Majo and I know many adorful. We are love and family corner. That must say that day na munya emre any yet na say na yesua ade. Me am di dwumade ho tia me ene do ye frɛ me Samuel Ababio. Said da munim no ye ne ye papa opanyin kojo asa na ye ba fidie mu ha na ye be bobo ana ye ba ebesua ade. Ene nso nyame adom aka ye ho ɔde n'abɛka yɛn nsa wɔ fidie yi mu ayɛ ne no yɛbɛkɔ so asua ade a last week yɛhyɛ aseɛ no eti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ baabi a wohwɛ yi biara no wobɛ like pages a wo like a wo like wie a bɔ mmɔden sɛ wobɛhyɛ video yi na afoforɔ nso nsa aka na adesua a yɛnya wɔ ha no ɔmo nso atumi anya saa adesua no bi gyidi yie paa sɛ baabi a wowɔ biara ɔho yɛ yɛn nso yɛn ho yɛ paa eti yɛnkyɛ pii no yɛ bɛto sa frɛ yɛn papa ne ama nakɔ aba na yɛde yɛn kɔmmɔdie no ahyehyɛ so dade yɛma wɔ adwo
Yeah, nua.
okay mpatwɔ mpom te sɛ
O nyame adom me ho ye no pacha won so ye.
nyame de akyerɛ yɛn ho yɛ paa na abusafoɔ ne obiara ho yɛ
Nyame adom ye nyina ye wo ho pepepe.
okay yɛda ase sɛ ɛnɛ nso wabɛka yɛn nsa last week a lot of discussion on dealing with my ex Emma ubobo nyoma bebree so ɛkyɛ said ɛkwan bɛfa so a yɛbɛtumi ne yɛ ex I relate na ɛnnɛ no mepɛ sɛ yɛfa no ana yɛhwɛ no in different dimension bi ɛne sɛ can I date or can I marry my friend's ex? Say, Madam Fo, any obia me pese, menene wo ho, almost signed that. Bitimi akoswa ne no, aware and I say, Asha. Me pese ye hwɛ sa ade we. Ti ye be at least two scenarios, siblings and then friends. Na and your discussion. Until yes, baby, I hear you be free no. My hu baby, I hear you free now. You be kind comment. Question be who be out the bar. That the bedroom abuana ye ano. It's daddy. The floor is yours.
Okay. Me da say ye kan say X a. X ye obi a uni na sign wo okwan bi so. Nti ye no na ye de yi X no egyina ho ama. Na ye kan uni ne sign okwan ben so a ye ka say intimate relationship. In most cases, no, eno na yete hu ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ene ehonum na yeta ehu. Nti se ye ka intimacy na ye kasa afa obi a ne esan na bia efa ayonkoye a ede kɔ aware ekwan eso. Nti se obisa me se men kan exa na metimi aka afa ho. Ya so ye Christopher de ye bibia na ye de gina kyerɛ no so. Nti yɛhwɛ Old Testament no ma yenya yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ Old Testament anaasɛ kyerɛw no ma nkasa kora na yɛbɛnya bibia yɛ ex ana ɛna what about sɛ wo ware wo ho nipa bi mpo ne akɔyɛ sɛ wo ware wo ho nipa ex awu sɛ wote na meka sɛ wo ho nipa sɛ wo nua wo ɔfaase wo cousin anaasɛ wo nua wo ɔfaase cousin bi ex abam Automeka nti yɛhwɛ apam deda no mo kind numbers na kind Exodus a Moses papa a wɔfrɛ no Amram ɔware ne papa sister kind Exodus chapter 6 a but we tete no de na nya de a ehu.
Like
So
I
obi
said,
be
Tetane there no be to me. Yes,
ware ne cousin ne sister because we hear Amram na o ware ne papa sister ne say ne aunt
mm-hmm.
ne aunt ketwa na o ware no e wo Exodus 6:20 we hear Old Testament ne New Testament no enyina in fact uhu exa na ejina ho ma either widow or widower
Okay.
either widow or widower inti
Upon for any.
apam de down ne foforo ni nyina no ɛyɛ obi a ne yere anaa ne kunu afim
Mm-hmm.
nti ɛno na yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ bi a Odwo Mensa ne yere afim nti na ɛgye sɛ ne yere no Kwadwo Mensa na ɔte ase no ɔyɛ ne yere ne ex nti
Okay.
obi te sɛ Kwadwo maame no a wafim no ne sister bi bɛtumi aware Kwadwo Mensa anaa na ɛno akɔyɛ sɛ ne sister ex well, bɛtɛ no de mpɛn pii no na ɛyɛ obi a wafim ɛnyɛ nea ɔte ase
Mm.
na wohwɛ kyerɛw no nso a onua wafim no de ɛkwan wɔ hɔ sɛ otumi ware ase sɛ ɔbɛware ne nua anaa daabi no ɛno no Old Testament New Testament no ɛyɛ silent but Old Testament no de sɛ woyɛ ɔbarima na onua barima ɛware na ɔne na nwo na ofim a yɛwɔ convention a wo a woyɛ wo nua no wotumi ɛsɛ woware ne yere no na wowo ɛma no wowo a saa ma no yɛmfa no sɛ wo dea ɛyɛ wo nua no a woafi mu no ne mma
So only Obana Ngwa.
sɛ ɔne ɔbea no anwo a
Well, who can say me worry Obana? Na me ne wo.
wobɛware kwan na wowo a saa ma no ɛnyɛ wo dea ɛyɛ nea wawu no ne mma saa na wɔbɛka no nti wɔhwɛ a na krakye bi a yɛfrɛ no Ona ne nua fii mu na yɛde ne yere ɛmaa no yɛde ne yere ɛmaa no no ne nna no de na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔne ne da nanso sɛ ɔbɛwo ama no de laelae ɛno de ɔmpene nti sɛbi tafrakyɛ wɔda wie no a sɛbi ne ho san no no ɛno de ɔmpene nti ne ho san no no ɛna sɛbi ne yɛfrɛ no pɔtɔkasa pull out ɛna ɔmaa ne ho san kogu abɔnten nsɛ sɛ anka ɔbɛma no akɔ ɔbea no mu na wanyinsɛn na wawo ama ne nua no nti onya asotwe ɛhɔ no ma onya asotwe ɛwɔ hɔ no ma
Onya switching from Nyankopɔn.
Nyankopɔn yes
Hey. Anything na ebi mu gyina so say only oba that na sebe o fa condom and so prevent say nsuo ne be kwa eye bone no.
nokware saa nti na ebinom Bible anasa asɔfo no bi interpreting saa nti woyɛ pene sɛ wayɛ bɔne ɔte mekana sɛ but bɔne na ɔyɛɛ no ɛnyɛ sɛnea ɔyi ne ho fii ɔbea no ho no na mmom adwene na ɛwɔ ne ti mu no sɛ me na memɛwo ma me nua nti ɛne deɛ ma
na eye mra say e was so
ɛyɛ convention menka no convention ɛyɛ adeɛ wɔwɔ deda because time ɔyɛ saa de kora ɛyɛ Genesis
okay.
na ɛnhyɛ da ne specific laws
Okay.
ɛyɛ Israelfo no time but Israelfo no mu no ɛbaa mu epie ɛwɔ in some of their laws no ɛma sɛ wo nua ewu a na wo nua woyɛ ɔbarima wo ɛsɛ ne yere no woware no na wo ɛma no but time a wo nanom de no ɛyɛ no de na yɛhyɛ da ɛnhyɛ mmara de bɛtɛ convention make a convention na yɛ practice a na ɛwɔ hɔ in those times okay all right and so ɛnɛ yɛbɛka no den ɛnɛ no yɛka ex a abɛyɛ fashionable how did I make us fashionable currently no dating dating nte sɛ ɛnɛ de no. Nti
Na
ɛnɛ
then na
dating no,
tete no na mu date na date no wo.
oh, sɛ yɛka sɛ dating a dating gyina hɔ sɛ wo ne obi hyehyɛ na moahyia na mafa plans bi a ɛwɔ mo team. Wote meka na sɛ eti tete
Mhm.
ne dating no wɔ hɔ. Na sɛ dating ni wanka woyɛ nware. Tete ne
Say
dating wɔ hɔ
tete
so
no na
ohun
yɛ
ɔbɛ.
te sɛ awofo no kyekyere ɔbea bi firi baabi na ɔde
Ohun
akɔkyerɛ.
na ada sɛ awofo no behu no wakɔyɛ ne ho ade ama no. Anaasɛ ɔno nso ahu no ɔbɛka kyerɛ na awofo sɛ monkɔyɛ ne ho ade ma me. Sɛ no nyinaa yɛ date. Ɛyɛ date yɛahyɛ mmere yɛba yɛware wo ba na ɛyɛ date.
Okay,
Na
okay.
currently
Okay.
no, that currently no, I hope so. What a date na ase afi.
Date.
Aha,
Wow.
a date.
My dream course so say me sure say
That be the
baby na
date.
ehwe ye no ya dream
Eh,
course so say. It's a date.
mehu ayi sami ba na me pese me ware no mako me parents na ekoka no ho asem na ehye date a. Dating.
Mm.
But ene no yasoa no adu different level kra all together. No na ma sometimes discussions at say no na a bit controversial. But I say yetimi ehwe ne atro no ehwehwe fi ye ho say titiri yi a yese ye Christopher no. Na ehu se na ebetimi ahyehye ye ho wɔ saa kwan yi so. Ene obi di ivi dunsia dunson kosi dun wotwe pɛ. Ayɛ sɛ nea ɛyɛ ɔhyɛ sɛ kyenkyena akye no ɛsɛ onye obi
Mandatory.
na ɔne ne nantew.
Mandatory. I say eh. Just say
Ah, ah. Nso tete no de na nka sɛ obi sokodeti bi na nipa no wayɛ ready ɔkɔware.
hmm.
Wayɛ ready
Ti
a ɔkɔware.
oboto mu nye na unye ready so ko ware a unko date.
And I want to believe sɛ ɛno nti na ebi a yɛhu excess ɛwɔ turo no mu anaa tete mmere no. Because wonyɛ ready sɛ wobɛware a womfa ano koraa nkɔto bi so ne ne nantew po.
Mm.
Na ɛnɛ no sɛnea yɛayɛ system no,
Hmm.
ɛno na ɛde excess bebree wɔ hɔ. Sɛ wo samiotu na wɔ excess bɛyɛ 25.
Ehun.
Jonathan ate wo nka.
Me sure say Jonathan ate or the comments be here. Aha. That time my ex is here 25. Hey, ehun.
Eh, ebinom wɔ bɛyɛ 50, 60.
Hey.
Excess. Yes.
Ani nyina
So
no or hwe mu say obehia oba papa obeware na na say just for fun.
the issue is OD 16, 17, 18 and now I started twempra or 80.
Then time
ODT
obedu.
purposeless. Purposeless. Mame kanasa. ODT purposeless. And nti no yebenya excess, a lot of excess surrounding us because of the way I yafa dating. No?
Mhm.
Jonathan so tiu.
Comment kakra. Jonathan, I am following closely from Tema. Yo, Jonathan, I know you are watching this program. We are live on Tayo TV. But your conversation are you interested. It's for our comments, no questions, bra. Now, yeah, Jonathan, you said any other question, but me, I will.
Oh, inti wo excess 25, 40, 50. Because I didn't hear I say football match be a here the
I
gala.
say,
And so that is our problem now. When you're ready, we are crowd school now we're chimpra. And
most of
by
the best
all
school for near you, especially university tertiary.
eh,
Obu
oh,
right from.
as a
Mhm.
tertiary the more adults. But tertiary the more adults. It's more the more criteria. JHS they started creative bibiri egu obedu SS no we creative be 10 dada. No we
Hey,
fit SS ebedu tertiary no we creative 25 or 40 one baby. And so we have access all over the place. We have access all over the place.
wow,
Well,
very interesting.
a money discussion I be, but let's look at dating and kasa and ex. Ime ubisa me a mefa no me categorize them into two.
Mhm.
you know, one a yɛ ne wɔn kɔ nantew kɛkɛ na yɛ nam kɛkɛ. Yɛwɔ saa exes no ɛwɔ hɔ. And we went into the relationship purposeless. No purpose.
Yekonante keke.
The purpose was
With no vision, say.
only for sex.
Yebesi
Only
worry.
for sex. We went into that relationship for sex. It will be sana. Hey, Debbie, yen discuss it, yen ho cry. And so no one
Yenye
now.
ready. Yenye
Yen
ready. Ye
ready.
boy.
Yen ready cry and say be OCC no kakra. But who be sana is another about he or she has no clue. In fact, they've never discussed it. It has never come onto the table for discussion. And so one am hono, then na woye. It's only sex. And I didn't so say, oh, yes, I say, me no da we na me mpa na mato watching. Me no da we na me mpa na mato watching. And so we are producing excess like so admin system na you woman say na nkasa na disposable. Into everything has been disposable. Yeah, fam me no family man like disposable containers. And so there are a whole lot of disposables in the system, and then they will become like recycling materials. They have been recycled because why here kwasi X, kwabena S, kwaku S, kwaju X. So that lady, that man has been recycled severally. Ɔno ankasa no nam hɔ no ɛyɛ X ma nipa bebree na ɔno nso wɔ X's bebree.
This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. It will be
So
right from JHS, maybe secondary school.
ɔbɛwie
Maybe
secondary
tertiary,
school kura bɛyɛ 2025 X's because wokɔtwe mpena wɔ mmerɛ koro a wonyɛ ready sɛ wobɛware abaa wɔmɛsɛ mobɛgyae wɔ kwan mu wonya nipa 100 ɛdeti wɔ mmerɛ koro a wɔnyɛ ready sɛ wɔbɛware a I mean, I don't think you can get more than 2 wobɛtoa mu akɔware. Ebi ɛhyɛ ase ɛde ware mu. But they are just
very
few.
few, yes. Because you're
Very,
quite close
very
to that, is very few.
insignificant. They are
And
not
yes, I
significant.
say
The
your
numbers,
classmate back up there.
the numbers are ignorable. They are not significant. What am I can say? And so, what are we producing? We are producing excess all around us.
But it is
Nti
dangerous. Say,
obi ɔnam hɔ bia wadi bɛyɛ 20 kɔ 25 no ɔwɔ excess na ɔno ankasa nso yɛ excess to others.
I know what access. Oh, also yeah,
Eh?
access to others.
Others, yes.
Wow, very
Nti
interesting.
wohu obi a wadi 20 up to 25 na excess bebree na ɔno nso yɛ x bebree ma
Am I
nkurɔfo.
mindful baby?
Exactly. And so now let's look at the second category, those who nearly got married, but 1 or 2 reasons being one worry. Recently, I had a case. 6 days. One tournament in one shed date. I be 6 days to the time. No, baby to ABC. Everyone is on worry beam. And so this kind of X, no, are different from the other X's now. You recycle one edwin system no. Well, they planned and we're almost there. 6 days to the time. Until this X is a bit different. Now, let's look at the status of X in this context. Not talking about someone who has lost their spouse, a widow or widower, who are also called X's. But they are X to maybe a brother or X to a sister. In other words, wura na ɔnam hɔ no me brother X. Me brother X say me brother ware no na wawu. And only a different category altogether. I mean, find them first two, no. And only a legitimate ex.
Papa ne papa no.
Exactly. Nti no no de aya mmara wo ho. And sometimes no onua timi ware ni nua ex.
Oni titi say me bra doctor.
Exactly. Na makon aware
Mhm.
na wafim.
Mhm. No no
Wo
ewu.
nua no.
Ebi
Wo de
ono.
wo ho. Ono bi wo.
Ebi ala doctor baby ono ewu.
Na ye de ne yire ama wo. That
Uh-huh.
is your brother's ex who is a widow.
And it's
And no,
legitimate.
a conversion legitimate. Ebinom eye ne sa. And I want to believe, say, even in this country, and in somewhere up. I mean, I can't mukure wo. Only say I'm saying, yeah, the ma, yeah, nipa no emfa. Na yesi okay, hwe no so ema, hwe ode ne ma, na ye friend odi adefo. But I ahemfo no de ebinom fa. Obedi akonwa na akonwa ne yire no, akonwa no excess no. Ọfa ɛka ebi fa ebi nso ɛbɛka sɛ dabi no mempɛ meyere na nti akonnwa no yere no wɔgu ho kɛkɛ and the reason ti a wɔyɛ ne saa for ahenni no sɛ wɔn sɛ ɔhene awu na ɔkɔ a na ɔhene yere na ordinary person ɛbɛware ɔhene yere na ayɛ biribi bi
I said the Dibia
nti
no maybe and Dibia no
exactly
woman.
exactly nti I think the wisdom in that ne sɛ ɛma nipa no ndrɔpo ne status nti ɔhene na ɔba no ɛbɛfa no aware no because ayɛ sɛ nea agu akonnwa no ho fi bi saa maybe I'll need more time to research into that and find out more reasons for it but on the surface no saa na mehu no now let's come to our contemporary ex make a contemporary exercise ɛnɛ de na recycles na yɛde egu mu
Obi X. I said, oh,
obiara yɛ obi ex
Obi X.
obiara yɛ obi ex ɛwɔ ɔkoro now aba bi o wohyia girl na wopɛ sɛ anka woware no wanware na anka nyɛ hwee sɛ wo bra bɛtumi aware no anaa w'adamfo bɛtumi aware there's nothing absolutely wrong about it but there is one thing ama no look nasty messy and ugly in most cases you know, these exes no yɛ ne wɔn ada yes nti sɛ wo ne ababaa no ada a, na wo nua nso woagyaa no wanware no na wo nua ɛkɔkɔware no a na ayɛ biribi bi ahosɛfe woate ase
Matters.
aha because sɛ yɛ dating kɛkɛ without sexual relationship there wasn't any sex there anka mɛware no na woanya nware no a adɛn na wo brɛ ntimi nware no because absolutely there was nothing between the two sɛ mo nnae a there
Hey,
was nothing
no,
between the two
that was same baby beside was a same way power.
he said
Aha.
these
Iti
are
maybe I know I have sex. They said the na yenim no. But situations are omo obiano called echo slam bra. E was then woman. Omo ye romance since I know. But even though they didn't have
romance
sex,
in the way romance
but they
in the
was
way
it
romance in the way
or fade I know or so the
you
moon.
see problem I hear one no we only think say sex penetration
Penetration. Okay.
that be now can your friend an outer course is part of sexual
Okay. So
act
intercourse, outer course. Okay.
outer course exactly
Mm.
oh nipa won ware no no who kissing from mouth to mouth found on the breast you are having intercourse you have not penetrated but Munam sexual so course so munam so kwan no so na munam. You see, if you want to see how ugly it is, one will say, wow, can one will say, wow, can also on and end you, but we're kissing. So it tells you, say, yes, sex. Ayensa, I didn't know who bra kissing or won't mean kissing. So the unwari will be now kissing, I wrong. Who you unwari will be now fondo no nufun in a wrong.
Whew. Hey, I have heard
Mami bisa o question. Jonathan wala no so Jonathan Emma will answer. Jonathan say Sammy say there's nothing wrong in fondling and kissing there. Sammy nya ne girl no fan mbra na Jonathan and kissing
Hey,
and
David,
fondle. Do you agree? Maybe
David.
will you agree?
David, Simba Papa, me yet. Me my Simba
Exactly.
Papa.
Exactly. Indeed, if Jonathan cannot do it, then it means you should also not do it because the girl is not married to both of you.
Wow. Very interesting. Even though not necessarily say why penetration, no. And one may have say attack cost, and say romance, and say so moon, anyway, and sex kind of
A sexual act. A sexual
sexual
act.
act. Okay, so
Account.
I think they're very interesting, but some few comments being so about many here be fana ya to in Jumadian so. I was for your live on Chariot TV on Facebook. The best say best share now while I can Jumadian I don't know question any contribution about live on TikTok too to move on questions na and by your back na your papa paying abwai paying sa abwai. But now Patrick Abe. Good evening, brethren. Watching you live from Ghana. Thank you so much, brother. Timbi Aushe, I mean, shout. Sister Amelia, so good evening, brother. Watching you live from Maryland. Thank you for your discussion. Thank you so much, our sister, for always being with us. Jonathan, I know I am following closely. Meaning, pa say, uti. You come assembly, I know when you Gloria, Ore Dua Obeng. Good evening, family, watching live from Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you, Gloria, and thank you for watching us. Next comment, Jonathan. A bizarre question. Please, is it helpful to talk to JHS students about dating and the dangers thereof, since many are into things like that? Nti Jonathan yɛbɛhwɛ o question no na yɛyi ano sɛ yɛbɛtumi akeka relationship ho nsɛm akyerɛ GHS nkwala anaa. Even though it's going on, how I wish I wouldn't have fallen into the category of exes. Oh, chairman, kafra. Obiara you be ex. Obiara you be ex. We just kafra. Thomas Nyako. So, Esther, please bring in your comments. We read it. Your questions, we'll read it. Bro, have you forgotten the GES was coming with such curriculum and the whole country was against it? My parents also didn't teach us. Okay. That is from Thomas Nyakom. Thank you so much for your message. Akosa from Poma Papa B. Okay. Good evening, brethren. Akosa, I'm here, baby. I will hear you free. Na Jumadi no enya de kama. Thomas, be here again. I say, is that Mr. Asa teaching long time? Yes, it is him. Still forever young. Yeah, Papa, forever young. You miss Samuel J. Yabua watching live from Ascend Breku. Thank you so much, Samuel, for watching us. Yvonne J. Good afternoon, brethren. Okay. Good evening. Ghana. I'm sure say we need that was to say also all share Jumadi. Is that Mr. Hassan teaching watching live from New Jersey? Okay. Yeah, mama, daddy, dollar snack. Is a dollar the more you do. Anyways,
All the can help you.
eh, $1 no money where you do. But they can carry
Eh,
me do. I'm from there, dada. I don't know, say, yente Jonathan question no in free hall. Na yenko
Okay. You
yeah,
see,
na Jonathan.
Jonathan, It is
Mhm.
not only GHS, GHS, GSS, even tertiary. Last Sunday, I last month, June, I was with Eugene, University of Ghana Church of Christ Campus Ministry. I was with them all the 5 Sunday evenings in June. And
Mhm.
my last presentation was on dangers. Asama Okenya, what am I can say? Asama
Mhm.
Okenya, dangers thereof in dating. And that was my last presentation to them, and that was Sunday HM, the last Sunday of last month, June. Yeah. And these are tertiary students. Dr. Emeka, JHS ka ho, SHS ka ho, tertiary ka ho. In fact, when we school, na won worry ya, you should know the dangers in dating. Once obi say, well, onyayanka,
Oh,
nanka
but
X,
I can on you will be X, but
anka X in so. Nso ɔyɛ obi X.
hey,
Ɔno nso
Jonathan, you'll
create
be
X.
X.
Ɔno nso create X no bi agu
X is
baabi.
anyway.
So the
The
na
system no
amanfo
produce
nso
X's.
X exactly.
Mm.
Well, this is our problem now, and the situation is not pleasant. It is not pleasant at all.
That is not to
Akusu.
say I can who be here say right from GHS level, no. You bet church about sad dating because Oko GHS said all kind of form her mini penny me guy ni and that's why they're trending a yibiaba. Say adibi about trending miano mofrano. Obo say yeah the omkuta phone no. My ex once said. Now what can you man my ex once said.
Uh,
Trending meaning so what be
yeah, yeah,
and these are young people. These are young
yeah,
people. Ah,
yeah.
you can like think it's no. It's all kind of new crew, right from
Mm,
GHS to SHS.
mm,
More X.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
It's a ABA. It's said no be sani. Say GES. Bet me a BB and as I
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. They are now. You see, Nipa asayama. We even glorify things and can yes say your boss. One say Obi can say, I wish I wasn't an ex. Obi so the ex no na fit what peja no glorify no
Mm-hmm.
or magnify no glorify no. You can see the depth of ignorance in the society now. We are just ignorant about all issues. And we take these things lightly. Mind dating, no crow dating, until I say.
Mm-hmm.
What's the meaning of data? Or because nipa na ejina hɔ no. What is dating? What are the principles of dating? What are the conventions? What are the rules? Can one date multiple, single? And if you are dating multiple, what do you do? What are the do's? What are the don'ts? But obiara sorry, class one needs to date GHS date, SHS date. Ubisa na dating. What is the purpose? Oh, we need more. How can you be doing something without purpose?
Hmm. Yes.
Tu anamon bi a botai bia ni woni
Any.
so.
Na ye kwa ye wo kwa no ye nyane say ye nye ready say be ware. It's right from
Mm,
JHS now so who they till bia copy say mubenyi no ma ware. That's a long journey.
exactly. Yeah.
That's
And
a
so
long
what
journey.
will happen is between GHS, SHS, and tertiary and number one, oh, no creative be a good point. And so the ideal situation, I won't say ideal. What kind of ideal then is an ideal because we always want the realities. But the right way is to wait until you are ready to marry before you date. When you are not ready to marry, don't date. You can date for other purposes. In fact, we are GHS, we are SHS, now we date here. If you are dating for someone who has, more, someone who is good in a particular subject. Now, more modern. Now, say you are dating that person for that purpose. so be teach you mass e be a nti wo date no then the unim say purpose ni ye de osua de a it ends there. And then we school why we mu date. And
Mm,
it's purposeful. You can date on that purpose.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, dating only for amorous relationship. You see, pamatare e dey share dating. Ama dating no I say yeah relationship yeah sebi yeah da.
Hmm.
Nti no na I date say.
And to the sense, say, only a boys ni be cry kasa boys is shane kasa na say, so we share obi anu na say, only nanda, on family say, dating, but say,
Uh-huh.
only nanda dia, any mum na chese o obi
In fact,
eh,
on and that call first no more ex because on and
aha,
that.
onye ni ex, yes, only nanda
Exactly.
into onye me ex, but only nanda
Exactly.
dia, onye ni ex. Wow, very interesting. It is, yeah, so, it is, say, madam, because system no create XX, no. This anything may be a bema, say, will be quite or yeah, madam, for me, name say, be our be our recording, no, I be that. And I say, on an hour, that Timmy Shana say, system no, na yen name.
Exactly.
It
Nti
is back
akwai sɛ
to,
sɛ
mhm.
wokohu sɛ yɛ ne ex pɛ na afei woafi ase fɛle bad wɔn na woafi ase fɛle bad na ɛyɛ na anka hwee nim a anka wo nua ex koraa bɛtumi awa sɛ hwee nim anka
Hmm.
wadamfo ex wobɛtumi aware no hwee nim.
Aka Unia
In
X.
any case still a mada koraa wo nua de I don't think say you're right. But what that for day, you can go ahead and marry. After all, also your ex, no, no, so your ex. Until when two exes meet, they can marry. But when we had a nana bemununa abe a bit messy kakra, ugly. I mean, yeah. But what down for day? Because I guess very soon will be and me what will be because everybody will become a close friend's ex. We are producing them into the system.
But
Mass
I said the
maybe
crazy.
maybe AI production.
I said, oh, Obia will be X. Yeah, my TikTok people, no money. Obia will be X. It is that is situations where um but biblically, you know, say me sure say I don't know whether I know be incest. But once any
Yeah,
legal incest, any
yeah,
legal incest in the sense that on worry no, any
yeah,
be on another. But
mm, yeah.
New Bible, New Testament, you know, and allow for incest,
I
right?
hear silent on that.
A
The New
silent on
Testament
that.
on that. Yeah,
Okay, okay, all right. Me, me know, yeah, discussion and we so by me team as Christians, because your program, Christian homes. As Christians now be you know, name sex before marriage, no, and yeah, there, and here say, yeah, why for that to worry ni penny we are legitimately no one can say be our ni pano eda. And in many cases, you know, who say in most cases, in baby na before someone ended up into marriage. Now, make my just in situation of BB says, you know, make my justify say bonny because at the end of the day, you know, it has led into marriage. It's at the you know, the ultimate has been achieved into bonny.
so one another day we answer na mawari into any money.
Oh, because at the end of the day, my worry no, it's near sister for the you know, of course, near per se a worry, a
So
worry. It's
are you suggesting say the marriage rights the wrong? That's
maybe because because the
no,
ultimate has been achieved.
no, wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Sin is a sin.
Okay.
So maybe nya even aka say wasakra say he is doing the right thing. It doesn't mean say now yeah that no right, because the marriage cannot write it, cannot write a wrong.
That wrong.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
what you did was wrong.
Our baby son say I was say almost Boniface in that sense.
Oh
In a
yes,
two.
no, we are Christian now. You're born and say born now repenting.
Okay. It is a man here, our son and Sonia Kuponi. I want to believe
Then
that.
I mean, there be men cancer warning so nyankopon. No, 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 no. You see, you should be able to delink it. They are not the same.
Mm.
If you are not able to delink it, they are, and just as the right cannot right the wrong, Sana wrong also cannot nullify the right.
Mm. Wow.
The wrong cannot nullify the right.
Okay.
May you
Okay.
be wrong. My correct I had the right thing. And then just say, I may wrong, bit me nullify and say, Inti and Tessa.
Mm.
Inti, my near wrong. So my worry. I weren't there, my far kindness and my worry. But me far quite be swear, nay, may be a gem. And I make warren. You see, it is when I want Koyobian add now the no cotra. And then the bit me as a still, no, it is wrong. So as it's you're wrong. But so okokoye no ho ade dia, why the wrong the right thing? And so the wrong cannot nullify it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much on that. I think so. We have some few comments. We are live on Chariot TV. Pacho, yeah, kind comments kakra. Now, I'm saying my home questions kakra about community. Be na say to me. At every topic here dealing with my ex. It's ya can you be brave F XXX one. Akosia from Poma Papa B. Watching you guys from US and Maryland. Thank you, Akosia, for watching us. Jonathan mentioned Bones to Sammy, please. I don't have X. Hey, Chairman. Chairman so need X. Oh, okay. Count me out of the X category. Hey, listen, Jonathan, I qualify or more or need X. I can also regret, you know. And then Jonathan, you're a role model. Why? Isaac Isel, I like the sentence. How can one do something without a purpose? So to me, say system system ni musa with no purpose. Patrick Abe, Mr. Joyasan, please, apart from sex, what about exes with invested time, money, and etc.? Hey,
And then they are simple. You took a high risk into Wabokegu.
oh,
Yes. Okotwempra na akoto car man, usi dan man, high dan man, to your school fees. A man, now one worry, a high risk venture.
it not just say
It's talking about investment.
yeah.
Ah, now worry will be added and so yes, I don't know. And you are taking risk.
Daddy, I didn't know in reality, no. Guess, no. Or no,
Mm.
no. Or per se, oh, yeah, in your back, you know me, Simon, Emmanuel. No, who said, Nipa me be wa ne semugo. Chana yo mo fa no. Ti say, oh, yam we bi ana bibi sana se wa anya o se, asuma si we. Me nye sure so betumi aboa me.
Sammy, that is the date with a purpose. A purposeful dating. Me I ready say me worry. Or no so I ready so be worry. Ye shia ye hyehyɛ akɔ aware. Nti sɛ me ye bibia ma na yi botae bi ɛwɔ ɛhɔ ɛma me. Now ene ya me o client bi ene o ka che me se ne na me ka say 6 days to the time. Nneɛma no nyinaa wɔ lady no hɔ. Sɛ
Hey,
anka wo ware me sɛ wo de nneɛma ne ba.
meji ma di o daddy.
Ɛna ɛmmaeɛ. Ɛnna krakye no me meka so ɔma no abusuafo nko bisa. Na ɔno sɛ dada me koraa de me nyanka. Anka ɔmfa ne ma na ɔmfa mbɔmfa. Na me say yes, that is the best thing you can do. Na aya na ne yɛ den nti na me ma wo advice say ɔma wabusuafo nko. But sɛ wayɛ ready sɛ wode ne nyinaa kyɛ na
Betcha.
ɛno ne the best excellent way of handling such a situation. So whenever you are investing in a woman or man, mind you, you see, the men are talking about investment because of the money they paid. What about the
Mhm.
woman coming to your house to sleep, to cook, to sweep, to wash
And then
your
the
clothes?
even if she
And
you
then
said
the
that
moon will say
be
investment. Because you
there
are
be
talking about money, you are talking about time, you are talking about energy. So it is not one-sided thing. No auto TV am a girl, no wabe si unyema, who say weja do kofa TV. No, yes, how you crasini when him we. You took a risk.
hey, oh that well jammy ya na mato TV ama wa se baba beje ma.
When you are taking risk, you should assess your risk tolerance level and
Yeah.
stand what taking risk. And if you don't do that now, let's accept the one kasano one juni. If you cannot tolerate it, any risk IEB will take it, and you need to assess your own risk tolerance level. Sami uba mi wabeje bosia. Na sikana amede ma when to ye be ha me a. Ense mede ma. Ense
Mhm.
me ma ni a when to ye nha me.
Me.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that wo kwa na me yi mani afi so. Well,
Wow. All right. It's Patrick Kiabe. I hope that that the answer where you know. Apart from sex, what about X? With all right. So
so
I am a mhm.
he took a high risk, and so
He should
uh,
deal with it.
that's all. He should learn to live with that.
That I hear you. So
Ah,
I tell me because gas. You feel gas, you know. You feel gas.
ayiko mayade mumu.
A talk credit.
Eh.
A big craft
Ebi to your school
car.
fees.
It's your
Ebi to
school
your
fees.
school. Ebi to your
Mm-hmm.
car. Ebi de ebi share adwuma mu etu ya car.
Mm-hmm.
Ebi no rent. Ebi no rent hostel.
But I think so there's a danger too on the part of war battles because man will be a investor and you wing and not last minute what disappointing the pan.
Ah, Sami, asem a yɛka no nyinaa, sɛ sex nyɛ involve a, then wobɛtumi aka sɛ wɔde disappoint wo.
That so you person why, person me know why. It is sexy
Ma
crime
menka,
by.
ma menka a client sorry ma. Ɔse, wanya gentleman bi. Na ɔne no kɔ the same church. In fact, ɛno na ɔpɛ. Nanso, ɔmpɛ obi a ɔne ne nkɔ asɔre baako. Nti onyaa gentleman na n'ani agye. But the guy is stingy.
Mhm.
Ɛna me say, why are you saying he is stingy? Also, ohia sika a ɔma no. Na me say, na ohia sika a, adɛn nti na obisa ne sika? Ose, adɛn nti na ɔma wo? Sɛ ose ɔbɛware wo deɛ sɛ ɔma wo. Ose, sɛ ɔne no anda a, ɔmma no. Tio, lady no ɛkasa. Ɛna ɔne no anda a ɔmma no. Na me say, okay, na adɛn nti na wo nso no wokɔbisa ne sika kɛse? Ɔno nso ne papa yɛ pensioner nti ontumi nhwɛ no, ɔno nso wɔ tertiary nti na anka onim sɛ onya ɔbarima bi na anka ɔbɛbua no ahwɛ na awie school a deɛ a
Mhm.
na anka na waware no. Ɛna me sɛ okay, Same memfo abɔ ne so o. But you see, ɛsɛ sɛ wokɔ bisa obi sika kɛse a ɛsɛ sɛ wodwene ho. You are calling this man stingy because he is withholding what he has from you. What about you withholding what you also have on also pen?
Mhm. Because he wants to sleep with her.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So you're also stingy. And the lady, it was like, how can I say this? Let me say, you munyina adina mubisa mo hunu nyina no. Wrong. You are wrong to ask a man who is not married to you, your father, your brother, to pay your fees just
Wow.
because. Yes, it is wrong. Say na obisa na bosia po na dachi wetu ya. Sa bosia do betime ji obabi ya. But
Mhm.
you are going into the relationship with that ulterior motive say ombe 12 fees and high hostel amount.
Number hill.
Now I hear they are stingy.
Yeah, all over.
Oh, the
Okada.
one there is nothing wrong with your request.
Hmm.
Hina na ka kire wo si. Ubisa sika saa enye sinful.
Hmm.
Make an
I
answer.
say, well,
Be yourself, no. Yes, you are exposing yourself. In fact, one time, but now I was reasoning with her. What I was trying to let her know is that man is not stingy. If he is stingy, then you are also stingy.
yes.
But yes, idea, mutu ni nyina ntana na mo say, look, this is wrong. And so, brother, please, obebua me, how de bua me. That's one ware me kora, mo de bua me, man ware yemfa relationship bi anto nchen me hiamwa. Kan sa, bon, o kan sa, no no so fini kuma no nim so bua wa. No nim say condition bia en attach.
And come. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes in the man susu say when ni ate. And sometimes mmea no bi susu say when ni ate. And ye nyina ye ne yete.
Well, very well, interesting. Okay, so some few comments. This is Simon Sa. There are so many legitimate exes nowadays. Um, ex side chicks, ex boyfriend, ex girlfriend, ex sugar daddy, ex sugar mommy, etc. Everything is in a mess now. What a world we find ourselves now. I'm watching from the beginning. Thanks very much for this educative program. And the BBI X, so X, 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 X. Jonathan said, Already Jonathan, be cool. Sammy, don't think about going to kill the woman. Oh. Your investment has gone down the drain. Hey, what for? Remember his school coffee gas, my offer. And see, but recently I've heard a lot of cases Obiano your nurse, or by man the taxi driver, the not call nursing school, real school, no say, I think Kana first, or the or woman no, from the beginning, no, I think Kana in ɛna akwa no nso atwitwa no aku no ɛti jonathan mede menyɛ saa but bia obi wɔ hɔ a ɔtie a ɔntumi ɛnyɛ saa anyway. Patrick Abe has come again. I said, please, can you then marry an ex, a friend, or a brother or a sister invested in? Hey, to say me say me ex, I'll be a my friend, my feeling gas, me tough phone. We jam ya, and we say. Can you marry such person? Say when him say downfall. Abo be a who cat. Why you say no in nature? Maybe probably they didn't live on a good
So
note.
on another onua de untimi nware no.
Okay.
Uyo onua na onua ene na adade a untimi nware no. But on ne ndai a obetimi aware no. Asimbia because
Not just say even with friends.
Mama
Even with friends.
Kancho, dating, there is no law for it to say you're dating tino, bibi or yentem. There is nothing. And that's why you can leave, you can break it at any time.
Again, legitimate.
No, warrior, you cannot just wake up one day in a marriage and say you are leaving. You need to go through a process. But
Mm-hmm.
dating, what process are you going through? What is the process?
Wow.
Nti ọsọrọ anọpa no sị sami watifi apa na ihe mefe bi mu ntimi nwarewa ọkọ asem bi eni ọ ntimi ya nefe because ọ na onni ayi bia nti mu bọka na monwene ho ena mmea no nso no wo hu sɛ ogya wɔ ho ɛma mmarima no wɔn na wɔn da wɔn nso wɔnwene ho because the man
Hmm.
can live. There was this lady, the man saw him, the gentleman saw him, owu ani o kyerɛ sɛ owu metu awura ifo a wantie ɔsɔre no akɔda hɔ ɔsɔre no akɔda hɔ da koro pie a n'ani ase ne su ɛyɛ dɛ asɛm a krakye ne n'ada awie no waka kyerɛ sɛ wɔnyɛ compatible nti ontumi nware no na mesɛ sɛ
Hey.
wahu ɔne wada awie
So you're
wada
compatible.
awie nti ɔbɛka wei akyerɛ wo na asɛm bi watumi nka wɔ afiri yi so
Oh,
oh
oh,
yes
that's
mebisa mebisa sɛ mehyia krakye na nka mebisa ne sɛ compatibility na ɔka no ase kyerɛ dɛn mentumi nka
remember
because
Castle.
menim sɛ Shadrach bɛpɛ me ti me bɛma me kwan na maka asɛm a mebisa awura no a Anka but me
Wow.
timi nka wo so. Nti I bisa Shadrach so obema me permission a.
Yes, yes, something small on TikTok too. Efia kakaba share na ya mama say wa akosua de pena adepa sefa amadoma. Yes, munyina bo hwɛ. Thank you all so much for watching us. Now back to your comment on Facebook. A J, your boy Portia. I see years back after graduation, my friend's boyfriend came for the bed we were sleeping on after breaking up with her. I'll never forgive that guy for being so heartless. We named him Mr. Chisel. There we go. Imagine because that boy is investment, pal. Yeah, investment.
Na say me ano so ye investment. E mo nko a.
Oh, me ane de well.
One den.
Oh, yeah, bibia investment almost
Oba
that
oba
say.
nu aduan ma wo na, oba da wo ho na, opra wo dan nu mu na. Osi wo ne ma na. Ni
No, if
awarefo
I'm
ye
more daddy,
ni awarefo ye bia wo ne na ye. Nti ade na fe de ni sika na wo koji. Sika wo de ma na wo koji.
it's daddy, your man grown sa basic. I mean, him saying they are obey for us, but say ye date na say sex and kahon. Na me boa school a wokɔ ama mate ase sɛ wo ho na akyerɛw na me boa school a wokɔ na sɛ meso mehia wo sɛ o bɛna bɛpepa me dɛm bɛna aduane yɛ ndia ɛno sanka nyɛ bad anaa
Master, ushi obia no. Na opese obua no school a koye ne ho ade first. The question is which one comes first? Performing the rites so that she can be your wife. Because oh yere a, what you are yere school fees a onye bone. So
mhm
why I didn't na mo worry. Na on to ya on hwe ni school. No on to ya so say bi a mo best suspend na wo for a year or two ya. No aye. Ayen sa dia onye ready so be worry. Why did her? And the man in so you ne kwa sorry. Wo submit we kura esese me bibisa bosia wo ho. Nti say ababa ababa no susu so hia bosia no de akotua fees a. Onka say menua me hia ska kotua school fees. Enua no no mambosia kotua school fees na dachi me ye adwuma a metua wo ka because me ho akere me. And that is the way yes sir, deceit
mm
hiding behind as is all kind of kware no me hia school fees. E ho mo na wo ka say na me no be da na say wo mo wa yi nipa boni. Well, a whole case me no be dance na ma ya ma wa. Na is why nipa boni. Oh, nti
wow
on ka no kware no. Na
it
yen
say
so
it
okope
me
bo
my guess no ɛno aduane ma yɛ bi
ane dị
ɛne
na-ese unu ya kristo ni ọbanu aduan ẹni ọna obi abetumi aba banu aduan ma ọ na-adafo dị n'echi nwa banu aduan ewi ya mụ di mụkọ ọmụkọ
also
ọmmẹda
that
họ
down for the next
ọfa na-adafo dị n'echi nwa banu aduan no obi a mụ di na ọnkọ onye ni
Abata,
sisters ketewa onye ni sisters ketewa kọrọ mfa ọnka ọnụ
ọfa ne
ọbanu
ka
aduan
ho ma
eh
anyways, in fact, comment to the time, yeah, so this, yes, my people on TikTok are really laughing. Pointing out, yeah, you know, you want also when we're doing now, for me, do what for Adamfo. I think anything, yeah, me and you, we invite you for date crowd, more bad on the day, or Madam for no more baby,
eh
yeah,
eh sɛ yɛdate de ahwee nim a obi di m'akyi a wei ntɔkwa bi wom sɛ
I say
yɛnkɔyɛ
how.
yɛnkɔyɛ hwee a ade na obi ntumi nni m'akyi.
Okay, Elita Makusi. Hi, good evening. Um, okay. Thank you so much. Nice conversation. All right. I know you guys are enjoying it. But I'm going to share that man for Enso Sankama or Mushewi. Jade and so Steven. Nice conversation. I'm enjoying it from Kweuta Fo. Thank you so much, Jade. Mami Sawa on TikTok said, I will come with my Melku Mami. Yo, yati.
To come and cook for you. That's
I
all.
didn't Melku Mami, wa be near the area, Mami. Yo, wati. Yeah, that is from TikTok. Thank you so much, guys. 80. Wow, that is so interesting. It is me brand new be dating. Now say, oh man, I can still go ahead
Oh, you can marry.
and marry the
One year
person.
free. Yeah, you can marry her.
Okay, and then say madam for crying that's what any pana BBA.
You can still marry her
I
because
can still go ahead and
born in
marry.
a 1 year and you are going to do the right thing. Just go ahead and do the right thing.
But morally, no.
What
Say
is the moral? What is the moral issue here?
madam for power, daddy.
What I'm from on any down no morals. Only me friend morals.
Interesting. I think that the bottom line should be said we are not supposed to engage and indulge ourselves in that. That way, you know, enkofa way in number.
Mm.
Enkofa way in number. Yes, how they are. Because OBI will be X. That is the order
Yes,
of the day. And
yeah.
that is so interesting. Yeah, but who said TikTok for no S the pa? I said, please, I'm the one doing Chef Smith. You to the beginning, a chin and by Chef Smith. Yate. That the episode some come me and wopɛ saa de ne paa
Yeah.
sɛ wo expect sɛ ɔno nkwa na ɛba wɔbɛba na ɔmo yɛ tu deɛ no ne saa no ntumi mbisa sɛ na wei yɛ
Na na bi na de na wo ye tu e how.
o si na de
Oko bi
me
ase
invite
wo se
nipa
do
baako
ni. Wo se den.
me invite nipa baako so ɔmɛboa me na
Eh
yɛnyɛ bi
adwinbɔ na de invite no. Because I adwinbɔ na. Okay, it is also nice for the lady to say me and my sister never bow. On can chero.
then you see the guy's reaction sɛ ɔka saa na sɛ o dabi ɛne mɛma mom
This is the one who say akwa na adwinbɔ no the team. Eh, me and my sister
I
never
think
bow.
so.
Also, I
So
never want to adwinbɔ no the team.
yeah, Jonathan, I think it's a comment be about also I remember this is from AJ Danso Steven. I remember this man he came to UEW and uh, gave us pep talk on these issues some time ago. Okay. So I think maybe the church should also be active in some of this dating and how to date and all those things because I think it is getting out of hand because we shall pay in cry na obia bisa say oh are you dating no kasi no I say why you born on
Yeah,
Tuesday
exactly.
I say a
Exactly.
mandate say
Yeah.
I was say we do certain age and I said yeah
It's
yeah
like there's something wrong with you.
with you yes
Yes, you see, and that's the problem we have. Nipa tena fima Ghana to say yen subana ye ware dating mu. Saa na ye wo yen street so. Onu say ye te fima say onipa eto bola gu a offense no more you right. Me a me ye bola me di gu me kem no makofie no makoyi no. Me mo me ye wrong.
mm-hmm.
Ade na me yi bola no ngu apɔnten. Wɔn medidi wɔ kaa mu ebi a mawe nkate na eyi anaa matɔ kɔkɔɔ na mede pepa no na eyi ne nyinaa makyekyere wɔ bɛ na ɛda me kaa mu na metwɛn na madu fie na madispose no yie ɛde ato trash can mu anaa dustbin mu no
Mm-hmm.
people sit in my car and me moan they make me feel odd. Sɛ mimi mmom me so me kura bɔɔl a meka no a mede kɔto fie na manto
Wow
ankyerɛ and sometimes sometimes they will want to attempt to take it oh ma mentonto and I'm say no leave it in the car I'll dispose of it when I get home well so yɛtena fi no mu a ɛte sɛ yɛyɛ mmɔfra no wokɔdi agoro na wo ho yɛ fi a wotumi da paa woma
oh
mekyerɛw na oguare
that's
wo
where
pɛ
we are
woba mekyerɛw na oguare wo pɛ wontumi nna bio nti yɛayɛ fiaa ma fi no mu ɛne yɛn honam agye so yɛadeti ayɛ the wrong things nti yɛhyia obi te sɛ wo same po na ebisa wo sɛ are you dating wo so no why oh I'm not ready when I'm ready I will date her then it is like
it's a
what
news
we are sure sɛ ɔyɛ normal well na wo mu wabɛyɛ odd nso you are doing the right thing that is the whole system is mehu sɛ na me describe no is in a mess.
mm.
Everything from top to down, religion, secular life, political, office, everything is in a mess in this country. And yes, anka ushia brand no di 25, 30. Now business so date no so many data. Na ye wonwa. Ade na say wonwa. Enu mo no jama usuban ye. Sa na obeka chiro.
Yes. Usuma nyinti na ebia obia
Exactly.
ntumi ntina wo ho and I
Obi kwa
say
beka so ye chisel ntia.
yes, yes,
Exactly.
yes, yes, yes.
Nti that is the problem we have. Ya tena finum. Ya ye
That
finsa
normal. That
finum mo
normal.
yetimi. Ye dem ane ye ho atoye. Da ye ma me be chire ye gware no mo yetimi nda. Me abofra no ya ye bida ukodi egoro abonten saa ufi ubeda yen keta woda so no ubeda no adon sa fa utima o te sa anwea no progu keta ze keta asre ne ye da asre ne opo keta so so obi a onim ye fre na asre na ye brew achi palm front na yi no na ye de anwene keta no nti wo yi a won sa se na anwea no guso ye nice utimi dama ho tɔ na o ma me be kyerɛw no guare wa ada no utimi nda
And then you know
ɔman na yɛtim no sisi saa na ayɛ fini mom yɛtim a ne ɛho atɔ yɛ ɛno mo yɛ correct
wow.
nti
That is
nti yɛtim ano no
as you see we've normalized and you maybe an normal.
yeah,
You who be say normal. And I think say there's a huge danger when we do that. Thomas
yeah,
Nyaku, I say my exes, my exes are a common language over here in the Western world. Oh,
yeah, yeah. ɛyɛ mɔbɔ ɛyɛ mɔbɔ
and then you say, on my deity, our moon yeah, sex and I say bibisa. Eh, then ya bibisa is
biribi afam biribi afam
okay. I think the conversation is very interesting. Thank you all for your comments. Commenting a question being Niwa. I will be signing off very, very soon. It's a better must say more of them comment, you know, a buy, you know. It's dealing with my exes, no. You should be very, very careful. Say who you be able to produce the exercise. Who your company are producing exercise. I think say prevent kwe over hot now produce X's be now also may you will be X because would you have that could go share over X be. I think that there has been a situation like that. There has been a situation now. A obey man a day or be no call ni papa home. Papa say change on ye. Why ya on tias sana papa ni or be no
ɛne papa no
cry.
x
Hey,
papa no x sɛ
papa,
wɔho problem
yes,
wɔho
papa,
problem
the
na
ex.
ɛwɔ mu no
Yes, yes, yes. Abusuafo, wohwɛ screen no so a wohu book kama. Wohu title no wɔ so You Are Me. Where your book a yɛn papa ɔpanyin Kojo Asan atwerɛ. Wohwɛ sɛdeɛ Nyankopɔn bie n'adwene mu no a ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔdo nko ara bɛyɛ selfish. Nti watwerɛtwerɛ krataa kama. Some of all these things no nneɛma a wopɛ sɛ wosua ɛfa relationship ho ne wɔ yɛn nkutahodie saa nneɛma no nyinaa ne nyinaa wɔ book no mu a ɔmo a ɔmato book no nyinaa ɛdi adanseɛ sɛ book no ɛyɛ kama nti yɛn nso yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɛ recommend book no ama wo book no title no na wohu no You Are Me yɛ papa panyin Kojo Asa ɛna ɛtwerɛ but book no sɛ wopɛ bi a ɛno ara ne sɛ wafrɛ no ɛndɛ ebi mu ɛsɛnde me message sɛ ɔmo pɛ book no bi mɛka w'asɛm no wɔ ha but ɔso pɛ papa number ne number no yɛ 0244 260172 0244 260172 two per number ne open book ni bi a number ne na yɛabɔ but sɛ mbɛtumi de number no to screen no so a anka m'ani bɛgye paa na good 0244 260172 but so yɛ papa ɔyɛ counselor internationally eh, certified counselor nti mpakyɛw baabi a wɔ biara wohia counselor wobɛtumi afrɛ no ɛyɛ na amanfoɔ ɛbisa me ayɛ sɛ ɔmu suro ɔnte nipa bɛwakyɛw ɔnte nipa nti mesrɛ mo sɛ wohia no a bɔ mmɔden afa number no na kɔ no hɔ na ɔmboa wo because Any pay the then ya how ne problems kakaka be brave. But I don't say what friend no or by you first so na or no wo akasa. Madam to be war US sir, your friend Adrian or New York. That they all say on TP, but yeah, previous programs, I call her SFs, but to me follow 1 2 3 na ɔsɛ n'ani agye ho paa na book no nea yɛanka bi wɔ Amazon but me say ɛgu so a yɛdi ho dwuma but yɛbɛtry sɛ sɛ ɔpɛ bi a DHL ne saa nnwoma no a yɛbɛtumi asɛnde bi ama no even though ɔnte twi but ɔsɛ ɔfollow sɛdeɛ wosi wei no ɔtumi sɛ ɛyɛ very good na nyame hyira wɔ dwuma pa a wodie nti
That's
book no ɛna ɛda hɔ no
that's
mpo akyɛw obi abɔ mmɔden a sɛ ɔbɛpɛ book no ebi yɛ papa panyin kɔdwo asa mo nyinaa mo nim no ɔno ɛna ɛtwerɛ saa book yi mehu sɛ dɔm bebree egu so a ɛrehwɛ mobɛyɛ ma nka egu so a yɛdi nkɔmmɔ na mpanyinfoɔ sɛ agorɔ yɛ dɛ no na ade san nkrasefo eti yɛde yɛ dwumadie no ɛbɛbɛ wieɛ menim sɛ dade bɛka biribi kakra bi atwa to atu yɛmfo ne saa dating ne
uh,
xx no a na
me
yɛde di
wɔ
yɛdi
ɛka say if you are not ready to marry, don't date. Date
no.
only when you are ready to marry. And so you time it and you purpose your dating. Let the dating be done purposefully. Don't just get up and say, people are dating, so I'm dating. It is not right. Do it right, especially those who call ourselves Christians. So take note of that. Now, Kwaku Kobina, from Ose Kumasi, a Greek. Kwaku, I'll be in Kumasi between Friday and Sunday. I'll be with Ampa Me Church of Christ. I hope I got the name right.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
probably signing a bond of
Ampa Me.
Kumasi.
Okay, Ampa Me Church of Christ between Friday and Sunday. So Kwaku, Opa, betimi, Ahyia me wɔ ne abɔ nkɔmmɔ. Nti obi
Okay,
a
the comment,
yeah, obi a
so
ɔwɔ Kumasi a ɔhwɛ yɛn no, I'll be in Kumasi this weekend, and then the 2 weeks in so I'll be at the singles conference,
for
the
you, Church
last
of
day,
France.
yeah, 28. So this
Yes,
weekend between Friday and Sunday I'll be in Kumasi and Palm Church
good,
of Christ. Nti
good.
obetumi ahyia.
The Kumasi for
So
no
that
question. No question that the pa, no more beside the questions. Can we look at the previous comment and then read it? See to me, I have a previous comment from the not that the air canal. No. Okay, the next one. Yes, from Kweku Kobina. So many exes, and now as a brethren, I feel so very regretful. But what can I do? Watching from Kumase Agrek Kromwase. Oh, yeah, so all right. Ejay Yabwa, essay, Portia, essay, the pressure of getting a partner sometimes push the singles into relationships they probably may not be ready for. In fact, this pressure made some of us to be hiding from some church members and even attending different branches just to ease the tension sometimes. So members should stop asking, when am
am
I
I meeting
meeting
my
my
in-law?
in-law or the
The
man,
man.
etc. I know they mean well most of the times, but it still puts pressure, especially if you are a woman above 35 years. They make you feel as if it is because, okay, some
You are
brother, I
not.
think, say,
You are not particularly say because you are bad.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for all your comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Nyame yɛ adom a,
Yeah, so
same
now,
time.
I copy. No,
Okay.
they make you feel as if it is because of your character. That's why
Mm.
you are still single. If the person is not strong in faith, then excess will keep rising. Excellent.
They said that now,
Excellent.
okay.
Yeah.
Because
Excellent
35 years,
contribution.
now say, we need Bema, especially your beer. Hey, what boom? I said, what boom, daddy.
Yeah.
Obia 35, oh my, who need be maybe I ready so be wire. I think say pressure no so. Into any about AJ, your boy, Portia, A2M4. We thank you so much for that message. But AJ, where are you from? Where are you watching us from?
She's
Where are
in
you?
UK. She's in
UK. Okay.
UK.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for always watching us. So dealing with my exes, I think said we've exhausted a lot. We thank you all so much for watching Love and Family Corner. Yeah, Papa, Penny Kojo Asa. The number no in that screen is 0244 So Baba Kumase, inti moi, wo Kumase, bet me share no. Na money no edim komo. Pacho charity TV so they free. Uko share no in chambers there. Was all due bibi. Sanity.
Okay.
It's that you better was say and
Kwaku Kobina aba so why?
what you say?
Kwaku aba. Kwaku Kobina.
Okay, what's up, baby? I'm glad
Mm.
you are coming to Kumasi for the singles conference and but preacher and I can't meet you when you come to Ampab. Okay, until which may share or for you come Church of Christ. Okay. And the number I'm sending that to screen is until to me a friend or now so want to make share in person and you can still talk to him on phone. We all need Mr. Asa in our lives. Yes. We all need him. It's in the number no and that's one. Daddy, your brother was a pastor and onya
Today.
daje ene yen besua ade me me di dwumadi no ho chairman me di the Samuel Ababi nyame ya adoma same time boss 7 na ye be share na ya toa ye dwumadi no eso yakopon ka obi biara ho na that's na into me in share po macho Chayo TV any program we nkwa na ye other programs are every day ye de bremo let's just say the mo hwɛ Love and Family Corner no mo benya the same adagye no na mahwɛ other programs ɛbɛba nyame kɔ bi biara ho nyame adom a yɛbɛhyia da sɛ dɛ maka bye bye